So what I'd like us to do is when you close your eyes, I'm going to get you to discover where your subconscious is. And what I mean by that is it shows up differently for everybody. For the majority of people that I do this with, their awareness of their subconscious as the subconscious reveals itself to you is usually somewhere in the head. But for other people, it's somewhere in the body. And it might be solar plexus, heart, and I really shouldn't even be leading you. But what I'd like you to do is close your eyes and ask the subconscious to reveal itself to you. And it might be instant, it might be a teeny little flutter, and you can also do this at home. Or it might be something that's quite profound, something that feels emotional, something that maybe feels scratchy or even painful. But then we're going to want to replicate that. So let's just take 10 to 15 seconds of silence for you to navigate your body. Again, I'd like you to ask your subconscious, please reveal yourself to me. I'd like to connect with you. I'd like to communicate with you. And I will silence myself. Okay. So you had a few seconds to scan your body. Don't feel disappointed if something didn't come up, because in a lot of cases, people are left a little bit wanting because it might have been so subtle that they didn't pay attention to it. And that's not your fault, but a lot of people through their addictive processes and through their traumas have actually learned to disconnect from their body. And so they're not really acutely aware of some of these subtle little messages that the body's been sending consistently. And we're just trying to deepen that connection. For you, was it an easy revelation?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
But I'm quite connected with my body. So immediately it was my ribs, the back of my ribs, in my back. And then it spread out, and then it spread up.
Okay.
And it's big.
And it's big.
Big. Very big.
Very cool. Is that the first time that you've identified it as my subconscious, or do you have a different...
Body.
In the body.
I've identified it before, but not where it's sitting right now.
Okay, I love it. Good. And who knows, in your case, or maybe your case, it may change location. It's better if it doesn't, because when it shows up in the same location, you'll go, oh yeah, that's right, that's confirmation. That's affirmation that this is my subconscious talking to me. Okay, so you may have identified where the subconscious is. Again, let's not get caught up in that this particular time. So for you, Lisa, it was in your ribs, and it was shooting up sort of through you, and sort of
and
out.
at the back. It was at the back of my body.
At the back of your body. Okay. So I want you just to, if this has happened for you, it might be a flicker behind your eye. It might be a tickling in your temple. It could be a little thing. So we want to double check. All right? So we're going to go back and close our eyes again for a few seconds, and just ask, give me an affirmation. Please confirm with me this particular sign that this is you communicating with me, and then show up in the same area, please. Okay? So that should be a quicker connection. And did you feel that connection? So it's still in that spot. Good. So this is important because now we've just made the link. What does it mean that you made a link with your subconscious? By the way, that can happen to you even just over the phone. I don't have to be there. This is something that's happening to you. It's really you making the link with your subconscious and deciding or discovering where that is. And what's implied in that? I think that's important. What's implied in that I actually have a link and can communicate with my subconscious? Well, what do you think is operating so much of the autonomic nervous system? These things that lead to pain or breathing or heart rate or blood pressure or so many different things, well, that's your subconscious. And so now you get to practice creating some sense of an influence on those types of things.